28th, 29th, 30th. It is a walk of freedom. Galamsey must fall. Ghana deserves better. Our people must stand up for what is right. This is not about MPP. It's not about NDC. I have demonstrated it. Opemasemu, Ompemasemu, Opekatichiasemu, the way you feel. Nasanti semu ye were healed, and you were healed. Maybe I do know. Say nsuo say ya esegu ye nyina etiri so
abusasa de ohu ye ne se de otie no nyina ye nim se Okatakyie afrifa ono jandam hene a osai MPP ni akufu ado aben so akufu ado buy wa man appointment bia even the friend say toilet appointment ko akufu ado amani bi no a wo bur jandam wo sa mahama pen wi so what did the metro no se utimi ka se akufu ado apen so utimi twitu se kan ni ne ma de kogam si site so kokopam galipsifo na anye yi na ukase mama by 4 months utimi fampam galipsifo na uye oyekira ate Muhammad ya, it is your own problem. Se akufu ado timi ka se Ukraine war COVID-19 ni nema ne keka ho na $1 no ekosoro dia fine and yesu yati asese se China ne se Libya for so $1 no mfanye adwuma biemu a na se Ghana so yesidi no ebe generate a. What is your problem about Okatakyie afrifa? Sansam no Okatakyie afrifa kwatena ase ena oka ho asem oka asem no ewie no ena bente beyi mo ye ndikenti Okatakyie afrifa asam na no asem ase na beti nsam a menua be manso eka kire no.
You're a mama. Why are dear? So, opa, a dollar yes, dollar number from na dollar is super for me in Fagana, home baby. Donald Trump and a tin baby. And what trade war on the China for, and was a media level we are toso. Then we are singing, I know. Sikaya did the guy $1. It's me no work I say. China for exporting your man call a year, American view. It's your mom for your man call a year, and you know, beyond the $1. Me no say. Ghana for kodi jo China. Sabre ne so yeso mbakwa akodika. There is no demand on the dollar. Me no ka say. Your friend be breaks. Brazil, Russia, India, China and Saudi Arabia. Almost $1 dollar no ento adie bi. So the demand on dollar say petrodollar demand no. Any of you. So all over the world, the dollar is weakening against currencies. It has nothing to do with Ghana.
Exactly.
After Grofo ya de papa na gua. Now to me by 2 months in your papa gu akwamu dia. And you fast na maku for abaye. Na man for na dwene mo ha. They don't learn. They don't do anything. Yes, $1 eba from. Dollar is eba from wo muni mo.
Sansam we na Okatakyie afrifa tutuma gold board NDC sa meje mfiri mu ne nema keka ho cheche na adwen kire omo. Sansam we na okekan na we na menua be mabi kwati asam won so I think say we intelligent pa. One so sabi previous born adwema Okatakyie afrifa pa ekire Okatakyie afrifa se enya boje se ena ye mpanidie enya se utrinwi ana wabodje ye fita ena kyese wonim nyansa na nyansa de e wakolatrim nyansa wakolatrim yetime ponti oyem ba sameja fidi koye good board yetime ponti oyem ba e de koye waye boss yetime ponti oyem ba e de koye Ashanti regional minister dia na kyese abodwese na wafu no en adwene na wo utrimu no na kyese wo like common sense nti abrenten bu bo na adwen kire Okatakyie pa mo nti ensema Okatakyie ni afutu a o the man.
So I want to believe say yin na yetiki time eti ensema abranti kan yi na ensem we bi na yimu bi aka okoka ibi mo nti ase okoka ni abedi watem especially yin yanum NPP foni bia o mo de party sama kata o mo thinking box so no ma bedi watem ena bi nuanum asante foni binuma sese no mo hu sa akwa we say ono na emo hero ono na ekomokoma mo makasa has me time with Anama say by the time you people realize you say Okatakyie afrifa is using the name Asante as a bait to gain whatever he intends gaining from the corridors of political powers, no now it's too late. Oko kape na wa union ma Asante foni bi ni titiri no mo MPP for no ma report to am enjege raso mfa penin twa odin fin kongmen because waka a certain Okatakyie afrifa asem o kan na mo mfa nto common sense skills so yen hwesa asem o kan ne sebi producer about woman. See, say what time will be a home. What their time on a good course. But I say Okatakyie afrifa still hasn't recovered from the defeat Ghanaians gave the NPP. And he's yet to come to terms with the fact that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is the president of Ghana. But let me be kind and candid enough to tell Okatakyie afrifa that's instructive for him to come to terms with the acceptance that whether he likes it or not, His Excellency the President, John Dramani Mahama, is the president of his NPP, John Mahama's NDC, and the entire Ghanaian people. And inti, sa ni keshe ne jandam not on our in inkusi bebia, so long as he move it you would shoot every jandam of his down. See, when we for common sense in council, Sene Okatakyie afrifa believes he say, Abaya wadi 3 months no. We need the well without, we need the temerity, the dexterity, and the audacity so Obama see no appreciate it against dollar nedia. And an send demonstration na or ya or think of Fugu Montezo say, Omuko demonstration tia John Mahama. Because the same John Mahama, ama galam say, atiatese, ewo mining no. Yemi say, Jose. Say if Okatakyie afrifa is squeezing or is telling Ghanaians and all and Sanbi say, 3 months in government, enye enough say, Obi betinyama dollar no, see the now appreciate it against the dollar and it's a credit bill high for me akufu do dia. And in the same context no, if you are to live within the confines of the same principle and the context, adana galam say huntansa the yemfa John Mahama. Say if 3 months no, enye enough say John Mahama, any atofo say mo betinyama dollar no, see the now appreciate it against the dollar dia. Yemi say ho say, enye on what reasons, and answer on what moral grounds, and answer on what grounds. And we did not say, Saba and Kona, when you 4 months and also 5 months and what 3 months. Galam say, the young fan. I mean, does this make sense? Can say me trade war and a Trump idea wakwaye and on China for any issue na trade war no war be sin war be. Mobile catches a Russian Ukraine war and a mass CD depreciation no eba. War be sin war be. Russia Ukraine war na no mututu mobile catches say and no na mass CD no e kokoko form. Ato force and buy na. About 13 cities ni hu say why press conference onye seminar bia say de open aye e be catch say we arrest dollar no ba o mia na teso na nko hu we ya sesia nkwa be lectures anunti you see, but everything shows say Okatakyie afrifa he doesn't think about Ghana. He's not thinking about Ghana. He's thinking about his party NPP. He's not thinking about the general good of the general populace of the Ghanaian people, rather or not the parochial interest. Because Okatakyie has tied his apron strings with big men in the NPP that in an unlikely event Ghanaians make a mistake by bringing back this current NPP to power. Because he has people that would also find themselves within the proximities of the powers that be, Obene Bibiedi, Wona or shape emotion say, for a time issue akumam bisasa wodiana benyefim. Obi nim de waje. As I stand here, I may not be in a position to figure out exactly what Okatakyie has benefited or taken from the NPP and why not doing say so he would find fault with everything this NDC government does. Or my women are near you. Or my women are near te and I never the first no musu. They were crying. While they were crying about the city's depreciation, come and say if you blame the city's depreciation on the NPP government, you are suffering from intellectual dishonesty. Or my women are near te and then when you're home, asho about you say you mo about the space about the culture Ghana for say city depreciation has nothing to do with John Mahama. Now president already government already 2 months no e dey be no why omra me chire mu ekwan e hyehye ya ode agu akwan me ma city need to be appreciated really. So Okatakyie context now person kasa fam no person o kire say saban be the 3 months there only the capability only the efficiency say I mean onye bibia extraordinary ebema city na appreciate against the dollar, rather sa ban krona de galam say huntansa dum so huntansa yemfa ni nyina mbo sa ban krona forgetting say few months ago and na pobeka che say dum so no e dum sie. If these people had one power and commercial catch say dum so ni dum sie but acquire NDC ni de e dum so, if they had one power and a city ne course ra kombeka se pope wu na wo ni kan ho bi ntina city no mo de ye ni mo. So, may catch our Ghana there with him say, you move your tiny power, your tiny. But so long as some of us, by the grace of God, still live and draw breath, we're not going to allow any jandam to fly. We're going to extinguish every jandam fire here on this social media space. Because me common sense kakre da mitima me mame, abene cha ohene yire. Edifa na nufu so mu mame na mame hu se. Se wo se aban bi 3 months enye enough. say aban bi betim de nhyehyeye gu akwam ama cedi na appreciate against the dollar enti se wo ho abasobo bia yemfa mo the previous government eye wo MPP ne dia ene ade ntina obeka kire me say sa aban ko na galamsey a wo aban ni di 8 years etu bia ma 7 mpaduasa mo aban mu ne mo party mpanifo no mo tu bi ema yenya a whole medical doctor to say are you a free outside MP beka kire say galamsey ni enjai tu ne enjai tu kina no say escalate hit the question that why must we give or put the blame at the doorstep of this current government? How? You become also me and because of Okatakyie. Timi Bissau, Ghana for more Europe, baby. Say Germany, Spain, Italy, France, wherever. Ghana for more you can put more baby. Croydon, so Milton Keynes, or Manchester, or Liverpool, or wherever in UK. Million kaya more American potamo baby. Say Nebraska, say Ohio, Virginia, Maryland, say Connecticut, Massachusetts, America, New Jersey, baby. Biara will be Ghana for more Canada, Alberta province, Ghana for more Toronto, Australia, Canada be wishing bia will be baby across the globe no. Bibisao under the comment section. Nyansa ebo sen baby no. So what China mami hu, o Japan mami hu. Mi bibia to Okatakyie afrifa because me nensimo keka no. Senya o tan atwe tan. And o peso twimu tan at the time jo mahama. En small kempa obi nche mi nyansa ewum. Se Ghana for asori ahomachi akoto aba. Ama party bi. Na party na ban aba na say 3 months no enye enough say sa ban no ebetim de nyema agu akwam na ode nhyehyeye agu akwam ama cedi na appreciate against the dollar eniti se ho abasobode bi wo ha yemfa ma NPP for ye wo party ne dia adena se blame bi wo ho efa galamsey ho ne dum so ho dia sa ban kro na wadi 3 months de yensa mfa mbo ono nemu me yemfa mbo NPP no asimi nyansa be ne ho okokan esmenka because Okatakyie afrifa by mu bi we not going to stay mute. I decided not to talk about this guy again because me who said omo mutie no say ono te hon manya the audacity ka kire say ye ya adwen from yensua de Okatakyie afrifa wo dia no wasua e dia no wasua the most educated person in the world no ono ko hon kasa say ye ya adwen from because we don't learn, we don't read. So de wo ye nyina kire say wo read wo learn dia ene say wo ka say wo nsua de dia ene kan sembesi. If of all the books, you see, so if you've learned and you've learned enough, you feel so much educated. Now, sir, this is the best you can offer Ghanaians on your space there. And you are a disgrace to academia. Me jina he minim se galamsey enye NPP for na de buy because even as far back as 2012, ana jo mahama ne NDC wa buy mo na galamsey koso. Omutu ya ma sofu bi kwatu bi. And Yemubi came out to condemn the fact that yebeto aba na NDC executives bi kokubu ahemoko galamsey site eko kache galamsey yese monto aba mai na motuma ye ba ye bema motu. We came and condemned it. NPP for the campaign. But the same NPP for no when are you a free or a doctor eka se galamsey enjai tu china wo bro nim se the chemicals eye cyanide ne mercury ne di tu no ewo adverse effect on the health of the ordinary Ghanaian ene de o ma hu tie condemn ye. But yen na enso agitum say akufu time no the 8 years na adene hit the crescendo. We had a president who came out boldly to declare that he's putting his presidency on the line in the fight against galamsey. Ekosi saying eko wi echena party for need to be no na buy mu for to be even at the point at the interministerial committee on illegal mining Dr. Frimpong Boati wi na adwuma no de the paper buy or de ho ye kan say document buy near bo ebinim te sell out come mudin wom no go for them say o mayem prosecute omo. And until much as I admit and acknowledge the fact that even 2012 and this was na galamsey no hono, we did also turn oblivion eyes on the fact that in 2016 coming basically 2024 no more and a galamsey say yensu nyina forest reserves chairman ben and a NPP man or mine or forest reserves no NPP ni but eno ho ntansa ne de wontimi mfa mbo NPP yemfa mbo jo mahama ebeka few months ami atoba na atam tutu ko ho na ne nkofo bi ko galamsey side bi se wa stop China fo bi ba eba jo mahama memum de wote nkofo gu montene so wutu na de ko galamsey side jo mahama ta akufu at the time no etu no ira na abube wo masa NPP time de one who se beti ni pegu montene so ama government na unpopular rather wose won kwa single handedly woda no ho rambo and atam tutu ko enwuram ho ba edu jo mahama time de etu no bullet nasa ana etu na ira inti esa wo ye kire ena me galamsey demonstrations 2 days wotimi ye wantimi anye also otoba ha makasa sa akwa we ho he's just an attention seeker who just want to infest the airwaves with his ubiquitous influence, and because he thinks he's loquacious and can speak the Twi language fluently, you know, where the reservoir of wisdom, the custodian of knowledge. So better one man, she no can no to me to tramp where buku bet can your pet. No when yasa a comfort chairman no mugwechi no more home. See, in my books, send me witty journalist and we won't come home. You will be a journalist, young journalism school here. But say Kajma we no be a mere friend journalist that we can do even better. Say Jumari, any ends will be say, ye sponsor, ye fix a studio, an ultra modern studio mawa. Ejuma will be a bay and we need any sir. Why must we always be thinking party but not Ghana? Yakoto Abayi, president of Ghana. Nipa da sani say or issue with the fact that any party, a different party are buying a woman, you know. Say even if the city is appreciating against the dollar and on a and yes, I buy the name of the previous government and a party NPP. Name Galam say a course was I buy name needed. Young fan one time somewhat say by me. And if I casas me, senor Tanya. Me baha me be casa chaba gema. Say me casa me abagema do phone am ya be drink phone so tanfo. Dia be phone pen am me. Ahanam de be say friend MDY Monarch.
Edin Edi QTV 24/7. Chirwadwen e wo sai ni pamiu omano asem. A mo de tu dwa no. Mwan ena nasam eye nokore. Mwan ni de da kwem. Mwan na dwi mo bie. Utimi ye fitana ne nkyese bia sabe. Wonim nyansa sene abofra bi. Na mpanifo wadwene ne nyansa pa. It doesn't mean say uye penia wonim nyansa bebre. Abusia meda wase se wo hwe me video na wa like na wa share na wa kire wadwen ama me yebehia.